All right, y'all. So I forgot Michigan had basements like that. He didn't show the basement yet, but I was watching Dontay London, and he was showing his landlord. I don't know if that's the landlord. I don't know if that's the owner. He doesn't even know if that's the owner. All right, but he was showing the landlord that the renovations that he did to the $800 apartment, the $800 house that he is renting. All right, and I forgot how dope. It brought me back when he asked the landlord, do y'all got a shovel or a rake that we can clean this stuff up with? And it made me remember, because the dude was like, Tom, he was like, it might be one in the basement. That right there, the word basement, brought me back to Michigan, all right? I've been out of Michigan since '08. I've been in South Carolina since 2008, right? And none of the places I've lived in down here, and none of the places that I've been in, anybody's houses or none of that, they don't have basements like that, to my knowledge. Up north, there's basements, and one of my homeboys, he turned his basement inside of his mom's house into basically his own apartment. All right, basements be like that. My grandma's house had a nice basement. A house that we used to live in back in the days when I was a kid had a nice basement. Like, I don't know why houses down here don't have basements like that. But man, a basement, you could turn. My homeboy, his house had a shower in the basement. And my same homeboy, they stayed in this one house. They had a dope basement and a dope attic. Not an attic, like a dope attic. Yo, that's a dope entendre. All right, that's a bar right there, a dope attic. They had an attic that was dope. All right, so $800 don't really sound too bad. Rent is high everywhere. $800 used to be high. Now $800 is very low. All right, depends on where you live at. If you live in like New York or something, you ain't getting no place for $800. You getting some for $2,000, and it's gonna be ran down. You know what I'm saying? Different prices, gas prices, the price of living, the wage, the economy is different in different states. All right, minimum wage here and minimum wage there. Like, you could have money and come down here and live like a king. My homeboy that's from New York, he did that. All right, so, but what I'm speaking on is the fact that I forgot about basements. All right, but yeah, Dontay's house is nice. It's looking nice. When he first showed it, I was like, man, everybody like, man, he shouldn't live there. That's nah, they hooking it up. I mean, the floor look better, the walls, the paint, everything looks better for $800. But I'm like, man, I don't know, man. They should be knocking some price down if I'm fixing up their house, if I'm not the owner. I'm glad he didn't buy them windows. He was about to buy them windows. And, shoot, I'm glad he didn't buy them windows. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say. Speaking on myself, I did just come from the gym. I'm pretty much done with my diet. I wasn't dieting. I'm dieting for my birthday. I've already got done with my summer cut, but I'm dieting for my birthday, which summer, I just want to be lean. My birthday, I want to be shredded. You know what I'm saying? Every year I do a me versus me. Because I'm a father. I got 2 kids, right? I'm a father who refuses to have a dad bod. I gotta have that muscle mass naturally too. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Watch my other videos. Watch my workout videos. Watch my how-to videos. Type in Repetite Fitness, and you'll see all of my stuff. This ain't my regular type of video. I just had to say what I had to say. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Holla back at your boy. Peace.